movie. Come with us now, 500 years into the future, to the time of rocket ships, ray guns, and the interplanetary adventures of Captain Buck Rogers in Ghost in the House.
Come in!
Black Barney.
Come in, please,
Black Barney, I'm from headquarters, investigating a complaint. You do not treat a young lady member of your crew with enough respect.
Wilma? Well, what did Wilma complain about?
On November 26th, Lieutenant Daring was using her compact, and you blew powder into her face.
Yeah, well, I meant that as a little joke.
And December the 2nd, you hung an imitation spider over her bunk and nearly scared her silly.
Silly? We'll have to scare her.
Then you admit persecuting this poor girl.
Persecuting her? Why, if I ever... Buck. Wilma's got entitled on me.
Oh, Barney, too bad.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do that to her. Why did she ever do that?
Well, listen, Barney, she has more of a sense of humor than you realize.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to take this lying down. And as for you, nosy body, if you ever...
Barney, you're right.
Oh, Barney, the joke's on you.
Wilma!
Please, proper respect.
Lieutenant Deering, my congratulations.
Captain Rutt.
Your disguise is perfect. If Barney was fooled, you won't have any trouble at Thorn Manor.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
Now, cut out all this play acting and tell me what's going on here.
Barney, Abner Thorn, the inventor, has died and left a secret formula for the manufacture of platinum in his safe at Thorn Manor. What's more, his will containing the combination to the safe is to be read tonight.
So?
So it's absolutely essential to the economy of the world that that secret formula be registered immediately with the Science Council.
And that's why the disguise.
Yes, Barney. One of Thorn's 2 daughters is adopted. So we've tricked up some papers to make it appear that Wilma is an official of the Adoption Bureau attending the reading of the will to protect the interests of young Leslie Thorn. But actually, she's to see that nothing happens to that secret formula until it gets registered in Niagara.
Well, why the disguise? Why don't we just go there and stay in guard?
Abner Thorn's deathbed wish was that his family try to contact him or his ghost before reading the will. It's too private a matter to have the Earth Patrol there.
Oh, so you're going to try and contact the dead man, huh? Woo! Have fun, Wilma.
I will. There's really nothing to worry about on an assignment like this.
Not even the ghost of Abner Thorn?
And stop trying to frighten me.
Ah, Wilma, the only trouble with you is you ain't got a sense of humor.
Ever since the dawn of the human race, men have wondered about life after death. But of all those who swore to return from beyond the curtain of everlasting sleep, perhaps not one had the methodical determination and violent imagination of the 25th century scientist Abner Thorn.
Yes, dear.
Putting on your best manners today?
Miss Deering? Thank you, Leslie.
Lydia, Leslie, one of you will write a question on a slip of paper. Then Mr. Solomon will seal it in an envelope and burn it here beneath your father's portrait. If somewhere in the great beyond Abner Thorn can contact us, Your question will be answered. Here.
A machine.
Connected to an aerial that points up at the stars. If Abner Thorn can make his presence known, it will be here.
Well, let's get it over with.
Who would like to write the question?
I'll do it. Here's what I know Dad's ghost could certainly answer. What secret is in the safe?
But Lydia, you don't have to be so heartless about it.
When you grow up, little sister, you'll learn there are no such things as ghosts.
Now, Mr. Solomon, there are envelopes in the drawer. If you will seal this and burn it in front of the portrait.
Monkey business. Pure and simple nonsense.
Burn the envelope. When you're ready, Mr. Solomon. Abner Thorn's favorite song.
Dad didn't have much taste in music.
If I close my eyes and let my mind wander, I can almost imagine Dad close by, watching us. Look, a machine.
Writing something.
Lydia's answering your question. Dad is here, in this room. He's sending a message to us. Oh, Prim, did you hear? Did you see? Oh, Prim, come and look.
Abner Thorn, are you here? Have you come back to us?
Look at the machine.
Is there an answer, Lydia?
Look for yourself.
My secret goes to just one friend. The rest make most of what ye yet may spend. Before ye into dust descend.
What does it mean, Prim?
That only one of us is to have Abner Thorn's secret.
The rest will die.
No.
Oh, Miss Now, don't Dearing. be frightened, Leslie. Nothing's going to hurt you. But there was something in this room. I felt it.
Go ahead, Mr. Solomon. Read the will.
Lydia, hadn't we better make sure about this? And wait.
Wait for what? I'm Abner Thorn's daughter, his real daughter. And whatever secret formula is in that safe belongs to me. As for this, it's some sort of a trick. Nobody's going to die if Mr. Solomon reads the will. Go ahead, Mr. Solomon.
Mr. Solomon!
With Mr. Solomon and my sky sled, I'll be able to fly him back to Niagara tonight.
How suddenly these heart attacks strike.
Yes.
I'll call Leslie. I'm sure she'll want to say goodbye to you.
Thank you. I don't know what I've walked into here. But Mr. Solomon won't be able to read that will, so that safe won't be open tonight. The will. Abner Thorn's will. It's missing. Miss Dearing. Leslie, your father's will is gone. Oh, maybe the ghost took it.
Ghost? Took what?
Miss Primmon, Abner Thorn's will is missing.
But it was right here.
Well, it's gone now. Miss Primmett, my sky sled is not equipped for night flying. Would it be too much of an inconvenience if I didn't return to Niagara till morning?
Of course not. I'll fix the guest room for you.
Thank you. Oh, and Miss Primmett, would you mind very much if I questioned Lydia about the will?
Not if Lydia doesn't.
Did Lydia take the will? Or was it the ghost of Abner Thorn, who came back to life just as he said he would?
I didn't take my father's will from the desk, Miss Deering. But I wouldn't tell you if I did. You seem to forget that you are just a guest in this house. And an unwelcome guest as far as I'm concerned. And I don't believe any ghost of my father came back tonight. Somebody worked that machine just to scare us. Yes. And maybe that somebody even killed Mr. Solomon to get Dad's will and prevent us from opening the safe.
You mustn't mind Lydia. She's upset. Miss Deering.
Yes, Leslie?
If that ghost message did mean what it said, about only one person getting the secret and the rest of us... Well, Miss Deering, which one of us do you think will be next?
Next?
There are only 4 of us left in the house now. You and me, Lydia and Miss Primmett.
Now, you mustn't even think such a thing, Leslie. Mr. Solomon's death was merely a coincidence. Now, you run along to bed. Get some sleep. Good night, Leslie.
Good night.
Was Mr. Solomon's death a coincidence? How did that machine answer Lydia's question? Who took Abner Thorn's will? I wish Buck were here. Even Barney. What if Leslie is right? I wonder which one of us will be next.
Who's there? Who are you? What do you want? Help! What do you want?
You are watching another startling adventure of Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Stand by for the future.
What do you want? Help! Get out of here! Who are you? Miss Deering! Leslie! I was getting undressed when I heard a noise downstairs.
Your imagination again.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, it's right.
What did you... What, you can take a gun? Why, you can't shoot a ghost.
I can try. Leslie! Leslie, where's the light?
Right over there, the left.
Lydia! Miss Primmett! Miss Primmett!
Lydia, what have you done?
Nothing. I heard something down here. I came down the stairs, and in the darkness, I thought I saw Prim struggling.
With whom? Well, there's no one here.
I don't know. She was fighting someone or something. Then she screamed and fell.
It was a ghost. First Mr. Solomon, now Miss Primmett, one by one, killing us off till only one of us is left.
Leslie, stop it.
He was a ghost. A killer's ghost. Oh, which one of us are going to be next?
Lydia, you stop it. Prim, she's coming too. Can you and Leslie get her up to her room?
Yes.
Oh, you take her upstairs and take care of her. I want to make an important call.
We'll be all right.
Ghost or no ghost, there's a killer running loose in this house. The safe! Abner Thorn's safe, it's empty. The secret formula's missing. Buck had better get here. And get here fast. Lieutenant Wilma Deering calling headquarters in Niagara. Earth Patrol headquarters in Niagara. Hello? Hello, hello. Mr. Ghost. You think of everything.
Miss Deering.
Oh, yes. You feeling better, Leslie?
Yes, who are you?
What?
Who are you?
Why, I'm from the Adoption Bureau. I was sent here to look after your interests.
Please don't tell me that again. People from the Adoption Bureau don't carry ray guns, and they don't ask so many questions.
All right, Leslie. We can drop the masquerade. I'm Lieutenant Wilma Deering of the Earth Patrol.
Why did you come to Thorn Manor?
Abner Thorn's secret platinum formula could endanger the economy of the whole world if it fell into the wrong hands. I was sent here to see that it wasn't stolen from this wall safe. But you can see it's already missing.
Did you take it?
No.
And it was the ghost who killed Mr. Solomon and almost killed Prim.
Maybe it wasn't a ghost, but it could have been the same person.
How do we know that person isn't you? Well, how do we know? Lydia says you're the only stranger in the house. First you were from the... Now you're from the Earth Patrol. Well, what are you going to do next?
I'm going out and call the Earth Patrol from my sky sled. You can come along if you doubt me.
There are only 3 of us left now. You and Lydia and I. But only one person will get the secret. That's what the message said.
As long as we're alive, Leslie, we can fight whatever terror is stalking Thorn Manor. And I mean to see that we stay alive.
Leslie? Deering.
Leslie! The safe. Leslie! Leslie!
Oh, Buck, I guess I've made a mess of things. Only Lydia and Leslie and I are left, and I'm so tired I almost believe in ghosts.
We'll find out soon enough.
You're coming to Thorn Manor?
Yeah, I intend to. Let me talk to Leslie. Leslie, I want you to bring the sky sled here to Niagara. Wilma will put you on the automatic beam. We'll pick you up here with magnetic grapplers.
Buck, what's on your mind?
This will leave you alone with Lydia Thorn. Protect her. Meanwhile, Leslie will be rocketing to Niagara with Solomon's body. I think an autopsy is in order. I want to find out what kind of a killer we're up against. You can expect us back at Thorn Manor by morning with Leslie.
Right, if I live till morning.
Well, why not? At least you've got a ghost of a chance.
Oh, you can give that one back to Barney. See you. Ready for your trip to Niagara?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you hear that sound? It's the Niagara beam. Take off as soon as I'm clear of the rocket.
I understand. Well, Lieutenant, take care of Lydia. We'll need each other when this is over.
I will. The ghost of Thorn Manor won't strike again. Lydia?
Here.
Lydia?
I thought you'd be looking for me. You're the last one I suspected, but I knew all along it was no ghost.
Well, what are you talking about?
You. You made that machine work. You killed Mr. Solomon to get Dad's will. You attacked Miss Primont and almost killed her. You opened the safe and got the secret formula. And now you just had Leslie taken away in the sky sled.
Oh, no, there's an automatic
That's
pilot.
a lie. You're staying here now because you said the sky sled couldn't fly at night.
Well, I only made that up.
You made that up. And you made another mistake, too. You left your gun on the desk. And now you come back for me because I'm the last one. But that's where you're wrong. You're wrong because I'm going to kill you first.
No, Lydia, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
You are witnessing the world beyond tomorrow. Another thrilling adventure of Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
Lydia, don't shoot.
This is for Mr. Solomon, for Prim, and for Leslie.
If you think I hurt Leslie, who's that behind you?
Where?
What?
Tricked me.
I tricked you to save both of us.
Go ahead. Shoot. Shoot. I knew all along the ghost of my father never came back. It was you.
Lydia. Go to bed.
What?
Go to bed. Captain Buck Rogers. The Earth Patrol will be here in the morning when you wake up.
But Leslie.
Leslie will be here, too. Now go to bed. I'm too tired to explain.
You mean it wasn't you? There is a ghost?
I didn't say that. Now, I'll be on guard down here. You go upstairs. Lock your door and don't open it till morning for any reason.
Don't worry. I won't.
And would you please turn out the light? Abner Thorn. What a lot of trouble you've caused. How many hours till morning?
Hey, Wilma!
Barney!
What happened to your sense of humor?
Oh, Barney, you're impossible.
It's morning. We're right on time.
Good morning, Lieutenant. Oh, Lydia! Lydia!
Everything go all right?
Up to now. Black Barney coming in scared me to death. I sent Lydia up to her room. Miss Priment's resting. I guess the ghost hasn't struck again.
Buck, you better tell her about the autopsy.
Wilma, Mr. Solomon did not die from a heart attack, and from the excitement, he was poisoned.
Poisoned?
Through the mouth. We found his tongue burned.
But Mr. Solomon only had the coffee that we all had.
Well, somebody poisoned him to get his hands on Abner Thorn's will containing the combination to the safe.
You think that same murderer attacked Miss Primet and now has the secret formula?
I'm sure of it, but I'm not going to waste time looking for poison when there's a much more obvious clue.
Well, what's that?
Leslie told me about this. Wilma, a message typed out by this machine must have been sent from some other keyboard, somewhere, by someone who knew exactly what question Lydia wrote on that piece of paper.
That's right. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, you be quiet.
All we have to do is find another teletype keyboard somewhere near this room. Maybe concealed behind a secret panel somewhere. Have you found any so far?
No,
Let's look
that's a
over
sight.
here.
What if we don't find it, Buck?
We have to.
Well, let's look over here.
Right.
Hey, how about a little music while you search, huh?
Why, that's the piece Miss Primet was playing when the ghost appeared.
Hey, now we got over here, Float Gently, Sweet Afton, Home on the Range, and over here's a very pretty piece that I think you're gonna...
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
What's wrong? Don't you like the song? Huh?
There was a murder in this room last night. I have to find out exactly what happened after Lydia wrote out a message, question, to be answered by the ghost of her father. If such contact was possible.
I ask, what secret is in the safe?
Where were you standing then?
Well, about here.
I was across the room at the piano.
Mr. Solomon took the slip of paper and sealed it in an envelope.
Miss Vermont, would you act out what Mr. Solomon did, please?
Yes, yes.
And then Mr. Solomon burned the envelope in front of the portrait. Could the slip of paper have fallen out when he picked up the envelope?
No. Last night the envelope was really sealed. He licked it and gummed the flap.
Miss Vermont?
Oh, really, that's not necessary. Burn the envelope. See what happens.
I've got to find out what happened last night. Seal this, please.
No. I see no reason to humor you any longer.
But I see the reason for your refusal. Miss Fremont, the gummed flap of this envelope is poisoned.
Captain Rogers.
That's how you poisoned Mr. Solomon.
Are you accusing me of murder? Well, I was almost killed here myself.
The fact you say you were attacked only definitely proves one thing, that you were in this room last night at approximately the time the safe was opened then.
But Prim couldn't have sent the ghost message. She was over there playing the piano, I remember.
Was Miss Fremont playing the piano? All right, Barney, let's have it.
One concert coming up.
That song. Last night.
This is a player piano, so arranged that when the automatic playing mechanism is operating, the keyboard can be used for another purpose. Barney.
By the Hunt and Peck system.
The machine.
yapping out nonsense.
Nonsense only because Barney doesn't know which keys are connected with which letters on the machine. But Miss Primont knows because she connected the machine to the piano. Isn't that true?
Yes. Yes, that's true.
As Abner Thorn's assistant, you learned all about machinery.
Prim. Oh, Prim, why?
Why? Why not? Did you think I was going to let Abner Thorn's secret go to you? When I'm the one who's worked by his side for 30 years?
So, you used the attempt to contact Abner Thorn's ghost to suit your own ends. To kill Mr. Solomon with the poisoned envelopes and to get the will.
Yes. Yes, and it worked.
Then you faked that attack on yourself.
What else could I do? You started coming downstairs while I was opening the safe. But now I've got the secret formula. And I'm getting out of here. Poison isn't the only way to kill
Prim, how could you?
Captain Rogers, I'm leaving in your cruiser. If you try to stop me, the girl dies. Stop struggling, then I'll shoot. I have nothing more to lose. Get back, both of you. Your sky sled and Lydia, as hostage, will be my means of escape. Oh!
It's for you, Miss Primont. You were tripped by your own ingenious device.
The music's wrong.
Of course. Wilma, search her. You'll find the secret formula.
You tricked me. You tricked me.
Whew. Anybody mind now if I finish my little concert, huh? That's what I like, an enthusiastic audience, but I'm going to play anyway. Look, Buck, no hands. Oh, Barney.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.